Hey everyone! So, I want to talk about a rapture dream that I had a couple of years ago. So, what basically happened was I dreamt that I was walking and there was this building in front of me, and Jesus was standing in front of the building. He was wearing a white robe with a bluish, I think it was a bluish sash around him, and he invited me inside. So we went inside this building, and there was this room, and it had a very long dining table. And he told me that there were people sitting all around the table, but I told him that I couldn't see any of the people. There was no one here. And he told me to turn the cushions on the seat, on the chairs around. And once I did that, people around the table started appearing. So there was an open chair, and um, Jesus told me to take a seat. So I sat down, and he sat down on the other open seat, and we were just busy listening to Jesus talk. I don't remember what Jesus was saying, but all I remember seeing was he was explaining something, and it's almost like his 12 disciples were sitting around him listening. And so when he was explaining, this this blue hologram appeared right in front of him where he was doing like hand movements. And what we could see is we saw the earth, and then we saw millions and millions of little souls shooting upwards, shooting upwards. And just as there were enough souls that were shooting upwards, I remember Jesus took his hand like this, and he went like that. And that's when the souls stopped shooting upwards. So this is very interesting, because what I believe that Jesus was doing, he was showing us how the rapture was going to be like. The souls were shooting upwards, kind of like how he was just snatching them out of the earth, snatching them out, as of like to spare them from something. So, that is what I remember. And then the scenery changed, and I was walking out, and there was this snake in front of me, and the snake was really angry, and it came towards me and it bit me. But just before the snake started to release the poison, Jesus came, and he took the snake and he banished the snake. So I'm not quite sure exactly what that last part meant, but this is probably one of the most interesting dreams I've had concerning the rapture, where Jesus was talking about the rapture and he showed us how the rapture would look like. But yeah, it's hopefully very close. I pray that all of you have a blessed day today in the Lord, and we know that this year is filled with bucket loads of disasters. It can only mean that we're so much closer to the earth. I mean, to the rapture and the Lord's return. You know, it may seem like the world is completely spinning out of control, but we know that it is falling into place. These things need to happen before Jesus can return and take us home. Have a blessed day, everyone.